Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Hi, how are you? My name is Erica. I make videos all about handbags, lifestyle, beauty, and decor. If you have not yet, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and come visit with me twice a week. Today guys, we are recapping my month of February and all of the favorite products and items that I had during this month. I absolutely love monthly favorite videos. I think it's a good way to discover new products, items, and services that you might not have actually thought of or heard of prior. There's some of my favorites to watch and also some of my favorites to create. So grab yourself a beverage and let's get into the video. Alright guys, let's first address the elephant in the room, and that is my bangs. Yes, I did get bangs. I got my hair highlighted. You guys are gonna laugh. My husband did. I cried after the haircut. Like absolute full-on sobbed, which is so unlike me because I am definitely one who just doesn't really care about my hair. I'm kind of like, chop it all off, like it just grows back, like let's try it all. But this one was definitely very difficult for me. I don't even know why. I think it's just such a massive change. So it's taken some getting used to. I don't hate it. I think like how my stylist styled it. So it is just something that I will have to, you know, when it's ready, wash and style it myself, and then I'll show you more of it down then. But I do like it up and I am getting used to it. It's just so different for me. And I'm almost like ashamed of admitting about crying about it because I am just not that type of person. Again, I'm more of like, it's just hair. But for whatever reason, I don't know if I'm just completely hormonal or whatever the case may be, I full on sobbed. Full on cried. So that was how I reacted to my hair yesterday. But let me know what you guys think. Be honest. I woke up today not hating it, but I'm learning to love it. At first I felt like a blonde Lord Farquaad. I don't know why I just gave you that idea. I should probably edit that out. But anyway, we are really here for my I said January. We are really here for my February favorites. So I told you to get a beverage, a drink. I have 3. I have coffee, I have water, and I have my apricot tea, but iced today. I'm a 3 beverage type of girl. What are you? Are you like a single beverage? Yeah, 3, 4? I don't know. I love my choice of liquids. I will say that. So, anywho, let's get on with my February favorites. Again, I never really do these in any particular order or organization. I feel like I might try to organize them. Also say hello to Apollo and Carl. So in no particular order, because I've already showed it to you, let's just start with my first February favorite, and that is my Yeti cup. I actually got this as a Christmas gift from my boss, but we either were not like seeing each other in passing, or he would forget, or whatever the case may be. I'm actually working part-time from home now too, so again, I don't see him as often, but he finally gave this to me at the end of January, so I've used it for all of February, and I absolutely love this cup, okay? It is a Yeti. I have had a Yeti before, but also like a big one, like a half gallon or a gallon one. No, it's a half gallon. So it's massive. I like to drink water. I'm a huge water freak. I'm always hydrated. It's something that I started in my weight loss journey, and now I'm always drinking water. So I always have a water bottle on me. It's kind of a slight weird obsession of mine that I just love water bottles. But I've actually kind of slowed it down a little bit. I've stopped buying as many, but this one was gifted, and I absolutely just love the etching and engraving of the Erica. It's actually like part of the enamel like has been etched down, and this is like the metal of the actual cup, so it's not like a sticker or anything. It's definitely really well made, and I absolutely love this cup. I love the fact that I've actually had it sealed, like, and I love that it's not, first and foremost, it's not a twist off. It kind of just pops off like so. So I love that it's easy entry. I have had twist off ones like this, and I don't necessarily like that, but the lid closes and shuts like so. I have had liquid in this, and I accidentally like tipped it and there was no spillage. So I really like that about that. I think it's just a perfect cup. This fits in my cup holder. We love that for us. And I don't necessarily feel guilty about putting this in like my larger bag if I'm trying to be more hands-free, because I don't feel like it'll slip or go anywhere. I really only use this for water. I don't put coffee in it or anything, but based on just how much I love this cup, I might actually get one of the Yeti like smaller ones for coffee, even though I already have one from Starbucks. But again, I have an addiction. I'm trying to slow it down. We won't buy one of those, but in the meantime, I really do love this one. Also, it is 32 ounces, so it's a 32-ounce tumbler, but I think something that just the detail I love so much is the etching of my name on the cup. I just really think that that is such a cool, you know, touch from Yeti, and I know that was a special order. I don't know how much it costs because it was a gift, but if you're thinking about it and you're one that carries a water bottle for a long time, the same one, I would really recommend this. I think this is such a cool touch. Next, we have a Bath & Body Works spray. This is the Peach Prosecco Macaron. This is part of the newer line from Bath & Body Works. I'm assuming it is just one of their kind of like seasonal scents. It won't be something that we see very often, but I actually just love this smell so much. It definitely has the hint of peach, but it has a like almost like a muted peach smell. Like, I don't know, you know when you open up the peach ring gummies and you like smell the bag? That is kind of what this smells like to me. I don't think it's very overpowering. I spray it at work sometimes, and some of the girls that are really like sensitive to smells don't seem to be overwhelmed by this one. They actually like it. So I don't find that it is an overwhelming smell. I think it layers well with other scents. I do have like a coconut and linen or coconut tissue, something like that. It has kind of like a coconut linen smell. This over that smells amazing. I also use the Idol perfume by Lancome, and again, the two, like I'll spray this on my body, but the Lancome on my like wrists or behind my ears, and I just do think that the combo smells quite good. I like that this is a fruity smell, but again, just not so powerful that it's like nauseating. I don't necessarily like a very intense in your face smell, but the best like comparison I can give it is like opening the peach rings. Like I think that's like nearly on par. So I really do love this, again, because I think it's seasonal. I don't think it'll be around forever. So if you're interested, definitely go check out Bath & Body Works and give this a spray and let me know what you think. Okay, the next item on my list, I am going to dedicate an entire video of this. I love this product so much. So a couple months before my wedding, I actually made a what's in my bag, and I asked my audience for help. I asked you guys if you had any recommendations for dyshydrotic eczema, which I developed on my hands. I have suffered from eczema for a really long time, going on 5 or 6 years, but the dyshydrotic was something that came, I think, just because I had so much going on. I was very anxious, nervous about the wedding planning process and getting that all done. I had a family member get gravely ill, and I was dealing with all of that at the same time, and my eczema just went wild. I think mine is very much spurred on and just elevates with stress, and because it was such a stressful period for me, it just got out of control. I am prescribed a topical prescription steroid that not even that knocked it. I had some products help, but not completely, like, I don't think ever really take away, but at least just kind of keep the eczema at bay. Like nothing was doing it. My hands were super cracked, very painful. They were like just, I mean, scabbed, again, cracking, like it hurt so bad. And I have had a family member in the hospital for the last over a month, so I can't say that my stress levels have necessarily come down. They've come down a bit because I'm no longer wedding planning, but it's just definitely been a very stressful time for me, which I know I need to learn to target my stress. But in the meantime, my hands were awful. They were so bad. Like I would cry. I would wake up itching just unconsciously because I would just itch so bad in the night. So I stumbled on a TikTok, and it was from this company called Graham's Natural, and I was immediately, you know, just intrigued because this family's son was dealing with a lot, like horrible, horrendous eczema, and they couldn't find anything over the counter or prescription that was really working for him. So what they chose to do was make their own product, and they now sell it, and it is based in Australia. And something told me to try it. So I took the plunge and I decided I was going to order it. You cannot find this anywhere but their site, at least from what I could gather. This is in Australia. You have to order from Australia. So I am not going to lie, I paid like $30 or $40 for this. The bottle itself is not too bad. It's the shipping that kills you, because I'm in the United States. So it might be different for you depending on where you live. But I think I paid like $10 or $12 more for shipping, and it did take a little while. It took about 3 to 4 weeks to get in. You can pay for expedited shipping, and that takes like, I think 2 to 4 instead of 4 to 6. Although, like I said, I did not pay for expedited, and I felt like I waited maybe like 3 or 4 weeks. So it was pretty decent, but again, it takes a little while. I will never not have this product on me. I find that there are just certain products that are really my miracles, like my Dr. Dan's Cortisone. I wish I could find pictures of my lips when they were just covered in eczema. I went to multiple different dermatologists, and their really big cure-all was throw steroids at it. And the steroids like take it away, but not, it comes back within days, and it usually comes back with a vengeance. And so I actually found Dr. Dan's on a search on Amazon, and it has been my miracle for my lips. This has been the miracle for my hands. Like, look how much better. I know they're still kind of red, but they're not nearly as dry. They're not cracked. I don't wake up itching. I don't wake up scratching. I love this product. And if you are somebody like me that has eczema, even on their body, their hands, I would seriously recommend it. It has really no scent. It doesn't burn. It's one of the best products ever, seriously. I absolutely love it. I am not sponsored. They have not given me money to tell you guys this. I'm so happy I found that TikTok. I could cry. It's one of the best products I've ever had. So if you are somebody that suffers from eczema, please go check out Graham's Natural. I would really, really highly recommend. I will post my before and after pictures and my progress photos of my hands, because they were just so bad. And like, what you're not seeing in the pictures is like the pus bubbles like under the skin that would like rupture, because I would inevitably just scratch them because it hurts so bad. I can't stress this enough. Please go try it. I've CeraVe, Vaseline, Aquaphor, Lubriderm, like every big brand I have tried, and nothing has worked quite like Graham's Natural. And it worked quickly. Like within a week I was seeing results, and we're on like almost a month in, and my hands have not looked this good since last summer in July, before this dyshydrotic eczema kind of attacked my hands. So definitely go give this a try. Next, guys, is a book that I am weirdly addicted to. I don't have it on me because I've already let my friend borrow it, but I'm gonna put it on the screen. And that is Crave by Tracy Wolff. First and foremost, I don't necessarily gravitate towards YA books anymore. I used to love them. I have some that are still my favorites, but I just don't like really read them. I'm kind of like a mystery thriller girl. I like nonfiction books about like serial killers and true crime. Hold please, cheers. I don't really read a lot of YA, but I've seen this book like a million times at Target. I've seen it at Barnes & Noble, and something about the cover intrigues me. It definitely has a Twilight-esque cover art for sure, so I was hesitant. And I especially am not one that gravitates towards any kind of vampire romance. I was there for the Twilight phase, craze. I lived it. I was a 15, 16-year-old girl at the height of Twilight. It just really wasn't for me. However, I decided to give this book a try. And I'm gonna be the first one to say I think the writing's a little, I don't want to say kiddish, but there's definitely like elements of like, it's very teeny bopper, but the underlying story, guys, is so good. I don't really want to tell you a lot because like I'm the type of person that could get in and like potentially spoil it for you, and I don't want to. I will tell you what I love about the book. I love the fact that the main character is just so individual. She's so strong. There's such like really good emphasis on friendship bonds and creating best friend bonds and strong female friends and even strong male friends, and I really like that about it. And again, I just really love that the main character Grace seems to stay very independent and very much her own throughout the entire story. And I love the twists of the book. Like, some things are very obvious, and there are some things that I would have never guessed in a million years what was going to be the outcome. And I truly loved that about this book. And there was a lot of them. I am now on book 3. I have been reading this series for 3 weeks. Like, not even joking. I've gone through 3 books in 3 weeks, which is definitely not typical for me. I usually am kind of slower, but I just eat these books up. There's 4 out right now. I am on Covet, and then the next one is Court. I haven't done enough research to know if there's another one coming out after that. I hope so, because I just can't get enough of it. But if you're just looking for a really fun read and one with a really fun, cool storyline, I would definitely recommend this one. And like I said, is the writing the best? No, it's certainly not like a Tolstoy or Dostoevsky. It's not. But is it a really kind of just fun, just carefree good read? Yes, I think so. And I'm weirdly addicted. I even ordered an enamel pin, which will likely be part of my March favorites. I'm waiting for it to come in, where I'm gonna stick it on my lanyard for work. Like, I'm asking for Katmere Academy merch for my birthday. There's a problem. Like, some of us were Twilight fans. I'm a Crave fan. I'm a Craver. What can I say? I don't know what you call us, but go Katmere. Moving on. Oh no. Y'all, we have had 1 full SD card, 1 battery switch, 1 memory switch because the clip got too long. Hopefully we can film the tail end of this video because we are nearly done. So the next thing is the Better Homes and Gardens Cherry and Clove candle. This actually came from Walmart. I happened to be there grocery shopping. I ended up getting this at the tail end of January, but it most definitely deserves a spot in the February favorites. It definitely deserves to be shared. This candle is so nice. Like, and also I wanted to showcase it in February at the tail end because I wanted to know how this candle like burned. Does it keep a consistent scent throughout its burning life? Because some candles I feel like definitely lose their streak about halfway through. I find that a lot with the Aldi candles. I don't know. Some are great till the end, and then the others just happen to seem to lose their scent halfway. Let me know if you experience those with the Aldi candles. So I picked this one up, I think, for like $11. They had several different scents. I've heard their lava smells a lot like the Anthropology candle, and is quite a big dupe for that. I don't necessarily know if this is a dupe for any kind of designer candle, but I have to say I do like the look of it. I think it is kind of aesthetic, and the smell when it burns, and just upon initial smell, is very like subtle. Like, I can't say that one scent overpowers the other. I don't think it's very fruity. I don't think it's very clovey, and I just do think it's like a very nice combination of both. I like how it burns. I feel like it's a pretty even burn, and again, we're about halfway through its life now, and it definitely smells as good today as when I first started burning it. And I know it's like halfway through and it's now like the end of February. My candles either last forever or I go through them super quickly. I have to say that the life of this one is actually really good. It's just that I will burn it all day when I work at home, so I have it on for like 8 hours. So, it definitely looks like it maybe goes through fast, but I've definitely had it burning like 8 hours a day times 2 times like for the whole month of February. You get the math. I don't do the math, but anywho, it's burned quite a bit, and it has a decent shelf life. And again, a really nice smell. Plus, for the money, I think it's a really nice candle. Lastly, the next thing is another book. I actually finished this at the tail end of January, so it's just gonna go on to my February favorites. I didn't want to include it in January and not be done with it and have a silly ending. But that is When the Stars Go Dark by Paula McLean. This ended up being one of my book of the month picks that I got, and guys, I really did like this book. I feel like it grabbed me from the very beginning. It's definitely a murder mystery. I liked that one of the crimes brought in is actually a true crime, despite this being a fictional story, and I liked how she weaved that in. I felt that the ending was a little predictable, at least I felt like that, but I still really much enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the backstory of each of the characters and how they were all trying to deal with their own personal life tragedies. I've read some reviews on Amazon that said that this book seemed like really sad, like every character was sad. I felt like there was such a good redemption at the end and just like learning how to cope and learning how to deal with life after loss or life after abuse. And I thought it was, I don't want to say wholesome, but I really did like the ending, and I just liked the book. I really did. I thought the reading or the writing was quite good. I like that it's a first person narrative. I find that I latch onto those and read those a lot quicker. Crave is a first person narrative too, and I seem to fly through those a little bit more than I do other stories. If you're looking for a really quick like murder mystery thriller read, I would definitely go into this. I really want to be better at like explaining books. I used to be really good at it. I was a minor in English literature in college, and I just feel like I've lost it. I don't know, I need to like tab it or maybe do a book journal or something, but I just feel like I'm never very good at it. So all of like you like booktube people, if any of you are actually watching, please don't come for me. I know I'm not great at it. I'm not good at explaining in depth, but I did really like the book, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about it before I embarrass myself. The last couple items is, one is a recipe. You actually saw this in one of my vlogs, and that is a lemon pasta recipe. I'm actually making this tonight. I'll include some footage or a picture of the lemon pasta. I actually got this off of Pinterest. It is a vegan recipe, so you don't necessarily need to add a meat or a seafood to make this wholesome or nutritious, but I do end up adding shrimp into mine simply because I really just love like a shrimp pasta. But y'all, this has been something I've made like 2 or 3 times already this month. It's one of the easiest meals I've made, and yet it tastes so good. I love the creaminess of the coconut milk. Sometimes when I use like heavy cream, my stomach starts to hurt. I'm not lactose intolerant, but sometimes dairy products do make my stomach hurt. So the coconut milk is a really nice substitute to add that creaminess into the recipe without like making my stomach hurt. So I absolutely have loved this dish a lot. Again, I tweak it because I add the shrimp, and then at the very end I add just a little bit of Parmesan cheese, like shredded Parmesan, into the pasta itself. It doesn't call for that. Again, it is a vegan recipe, but I do like to add that in. I do think it just adds a little bit of flavor, but I'm talking like a 1/4 cup, like not a heck of a lot of cheese do I add, and then I sprinkle it with red pepper at the end, and 5 out of 5 would recommend. Such a good recipe. I actually just shared this with one of my friends the other day, so I hope she tries it and lets me know if she likes it or not. But it's easy cleanup, easy recipe, and DJ loves it, I love it. It makes for great leftovers. I would highly recommend making it tonight. I'm so excited. I'm like hungry thinking about it. The last thing, the last favorite in February, I feel like I'm rushing because I feel like I've talked so much. It was chatty. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But is my handbag like hammock or handbag cache. I actually, again, included this in the same vlog. I'll link that video in the description box down below. But it is this like little like cache that kind of straps in between the 2 seats, like the driver's side and the passenger side seat, and it actually holds your handbag, and you're able to kind of like throw it in there, so you don't have to necessarily reach all the way back from the back seat to bring your handbag out. And it is just so convenient. I usually put my handbag in the passenger side seat, but when I have somebody like with me, it's literally perfection to just kind of like put it in the middle, and then like I have it right there. It's still accessible without being in the way. So I am trying to test more Amazon products for you guys for bags specifically. I did a video like 2 years ago and it really did well. So I want to experiment with new products and see, you know, things that I love so I can share with you, and maybe you'll love them as much as I do. That one is definitely a love, and it gets a star, like 5-star from me. I think it's super convenient, especially when you have passengers, or maybe you have kids, you have a family, and you know all the seats in your car are utilized, so you need somewhere to put your purse that is still accessible. This handbag cache is that item, and it's super easy to install. The instructions were really, really simple, very easy. I am not good with instructions nor installation, and I still was able to do this all by my lonesome. So I would definitely recommend that if you're looking to kind of organize your car a little bit and give your purse a place to go. But we're finished. I know this was a heck of a long video. I'm so sorry for all the chit chat. But I had a lot of things that I really loved in the month of February. And again, I always feel like these help me to discover products that I didn't realize I needed. And I'm always looking to try new fun products, like, or new fun shows or new fun recipes. Like it's just a lot of fun. I like to see what you guys love as well, which, by the way, leave your comments down below of what were some of your favorites in the month of February. We're already in March and I'm already starting my list, but anywho, that will end this video. I will bid you adieu. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day and a great rest of your week. And until then, I cannot wait to catch you in the next video, but I'll talk at you. Bye guys!